And now we have another situation of lust and chivalry and... Man, Lancelot's kicking his butt. Even with a hole in his side. Oof. It is poetic that the hole he gained, the wound he gained from fighting with himself over his lust and love for Guenevere is the reason he's not. The reason he's struggling.
The Queen is innocent!
She won't be for long. Hey everybody, welcome back to Popcorn Roulette. My name is Jonathan. This is Andrew, Flame of the West. And we're about to watch Excalibur. I am very excited. The story of King Arthur is kind of perpetuates itself throughout so much of pop culture. You've got Star Wars, which I'm sure you've seen a bunch of on the channel. Luke Skywalker is based off King Arthur. You have things like Lord of the Rings that has those motifs, and things like Aragorn getting this sword. The rightful king has this sword. And Shakespeare. I went to college at Georgia State University. I was an English major, and one of my professors in my high-level classes was one of the leading Shakespearean scholars in the world. He'd be like, hey guys, we don't have class tomorrow. I'm going to the Vatican to do a seminar on Shakespeare. And we're just like, what? Who are you? Jason Bourne of poetry? Anyway, so this story of King Arthur and the way it's being delivered, the Shakespearean style of acting with all these incredible actors in this cast who are, like Patrick Stewart's like a bit part character, is kind of incredible. This melding of these two, a very important story and style. So I'm very excited. I will do my best to talk intelligently about it. But if you want to watch the full watch along of me and Andrew here watching Excalibur, you can hop over to our Patreon where you'll see all of our full watch alongs there. And without further ado, let's get into it. Orion. One of the coolest things of, now that, I always ask people what their favorite opening is. Orion, that was pretty dang cool. I've never seen that before. The Dark Ages. But I went to England, to London, and went to the Globe. Didn't get to see a show. That would have been awesome. But walking around and taking a look at it was pretty dang cool. The Sorcerer Merlin of the Coming of a King. Excalibur! Yeah, like even comedy. You got Monty Python, right? And the Holy Grail. It's a satire of all this stuff, but... There he is. The great wizard himself, I'm guessing. Man. Have at thee! Excelsior! Huzzah! Verily I say, battle was fought this day. Got a bunch of heavily armored knights. That prop armor is probably way lighter than what the armor would have actually... Oh! Right into the tree. Uther Pendragon.
Merlin! I am the strongest! I am the one! The sword!
Oh.
You promised me the sword, and you shall have it. But the heel, not the hack.
Look who it is.
We meet at the river. Talk! Talk is for lovers, Merlin. I need a sword to be king!
This cast is wild. Wild. Right, we see him at the water. Here she is. The Lady of the Lake in Excalibur.
Show the sword. the sword of power, Excalibur. One land, one king. That is my peace, Cornwall.
Lord Uther, if I yield to the sword of power, what will you yield?
Me yield?
He has given. Now you must.
Wise, Merlin, wise.
The land from here to the sea shall be yours, if you enforce the king's will.
Oof.
Done!
Hey!
King Uther and his feast together! To my castle!
Oh, blood pact, baby.
What? Well done! Be great! Dance!
Where's Helen Mirren? I came here for Helen Mirren.
You may be King Uther, but no queen of yours will ever match her.
Do, 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 do. Do we have any Welsh viewers? If you're from Wales, drop a comment. I do believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Wales kind of claims King Arthur as their own, because this is like based in Wales, I do believe, where historians believe the like historical Arthur was from, and like the setting of where they are. I could be wrong.
Must have her. Are you mad?
Let me know.
Alliance!
Uh-oh. Come on, Uther.
Must have her. And risk everything you want.
Did he play Khan? Uh-oh. That trope of wars being started over a beautiful woman. Troy, this. I love how small the scale. Like those would be so far back, and they wouldn't all be standing that close to the walls. The sets are awesome though.
And you'll never have Igraine!
He won't show himself.
Speaking of Lord of the Rings, I got this at Hobbiton.
I have walked my way since the beginning of time. Sometimes I give, and all for lust. For Igraine. One night with her.
Jeez.
You don't understand, you're not a man. Use the magic.
Igraine, you will swear by your true kingship to grant me what I wish.
Ooh.
Excalibur, I swear it.
What issues from your lust shall be mine.
They've given up. Not quite. When night falls, we'll follow them and finish them.
I love the kind of the weaving story through all these like stories about chivalry is also like chastity and kind of defending yourself from the temptation of lust and of a beautiful woman. And oftentimes the downfall is the giving into that lust, and you lose everything because of it. He's gonna get what he needs, what he wants. What happened to Uther? Merlin's kind of creepy, not gonna lie.
I dreamt of the dragon.
I have awoken him. Can't you see all around you the dragon's breath?
Oh, cool. If that was made in iron, that would have been so hard to stand up in.
We have drawn him out. Duke is off to pursue your men. There you go.
Obviously, you can't have all these guys slowly.
I will transform you into the semblance of the Duke. Igraine will think her husband has returned.
But the cliff, the sea, your lust will hold you up. You will float on the dragon's breath. Ride! Ah!
Oh, that would have been so weird. That's so cool. What an awesome effect, man. What a cool practical effect, the use of fog. This is awesome.
Ride!
I love older films where it's almost like this is like
On the outer shape of the Duke.
it almost is like a theater set, you know? Yeah.
That's it.
In ancient warfare like this, knights were like fully clad knights were tanks. They're like the tanks on the battlefield. So in a great battle like we had before, you wouldn't see all of them armored like this. You would see like one, then you'd see like a bunch of, you know, unarmored dudes going around and.
Final.
But this looks so much cooler, you know?
My father is dead.
Oh snap. Oh snap. Yo, that's brutal.
Hush, Morgana, hush.
Oh, Morgana. She's gonna.
My father is dead.
She's gonna mess it up for him.
Here's your father. It was just a dream, little one. Go to sleep.
This is creepy. Uther's not a good person. Oh, cover your eyes. He's giving up everything for one. She can see through it. This is a cool thing they're doing. Like this, like cutting back before, but having the fire in the background. That's really neat. It like it's giving with the music and stuff. It's like this dark, evil magic.
Taken root in the present. It is done.
Like this is a bad thing that just happened.
Camp of Uther, my lady, just after nightfall.
He came to me to his bed last night. What shall become of us?
Lord Uther, my lady, it will be for him to say.
Oh, Morgana.
Morgana knew, saw through Uther's BS.
The king! The king! Wait! What is it, lady?
A boy, sir.
Send the girl away.
She's only a child.
Out!
Go, Morgana.
But no, go.
Is it mine or his?
A man came to me and left me and made this child. I thought it was my husband, but he was already dead.
Oh, he's such a bad dude. Smiling as she's recounting this horrible story.
I shall stay by his side and his mother's.
Okay.
He's hungry.
She does not look very excited about that, understandably so. Not a good omen.
The child is mine. You made an oath.
They were hasty words, Merlin. I made a pact with Merlin.
You are the father!
To kill and be king? Is that all?
Perhaps not even that.
Oof.
You betrayed the Duke. You stole his wife. You took his castle. Now no one trusts you. You're not the one who's done.
That boy is.
Take the devil child!
Why a baby?
I love how dramatic Shakespearean acting is. It's often very black and white. Like Uther, you know who Uther is. There's no hiding it.
Are you the mother and father of the baby now, Merlin?
It is very stage acting, like where everything's big, everything's like his like banging on the pillow. Like in modern acting, you wouldn't see someone angry act like that in a film.
Merlin! I want my son!
Uh-oh.
Attack! Ambush! Help me open us!
Oh. Oh. That was a cool effect.
The king is ambushed!
Oh.
Excalibur!
He's getting all dirty, no! Oh! The sword of power! Oh, how is he? Oh, he's got gashes in him. He's, ugh.
King Lord!
100 pounds of iron on him. They're just trudging through mud and...
Merlin! Where are you?
I don't think Merlin's gonna help you, bud.
Nobody shall have the sword Nobody shall wield Excalibur but me!
Oh, there it is.
He who draws the sword from the stone, he shall be king.
There it is, sword in the stone.
You're the one.
First named Arthur. Leave a comment. What was your first exposure to the King Arthur story? Was it this movie? Was it like Sword in the Stone, the Disney movie? Was it the written verse? Cool. Hey, I'm going to the Ren Fair next weekend. It's the Ren Fair.
UK, be brave and honest and merciful, as a knight should be. And you, Arthur,
Oh, there he is.
and help your brother to uphold the good name of Morven.
Oh, it's a joust. There he is! Patrick Stewart! Jean-Luc Picard himself. I mean, Patrick Stewart still does Shakespeare in England. Huzzah! Have at thee!
God, send us a true king. We are unworthy, but the land bleeds. The people suffer.
So the winner of the tournament gets a chance to take the sword out of the stone. Everyone turns and walks away. I love the last time we saw it, he's diving into the thing and they just like, last desperation of Uther Pendragon. Like, and now, I don't know, 18 years later, I forgot how old, we don't know how old Arthur is right now. It has become this spectacle. It's a tournament ground. You come and you win a tournament and you get a chance to draw the sword from the stone. And it's this big spectacle. So cool.
A good squire doesn't forget his knight's sword.
I left it in the tent, Father.
Well, hurry then and get it.
I left it in the tent, Father. Why was he like Irish there for a second?
Stolen. Father, I'll go and see what's keeping you.
Well, hurry, you'll miss your chance.
He's gonna pull. Oh, yeah. That was gonna frustrate me so much. This early in the movie?
Did you free Excalibur from the stone?
Yes,
I'm so triggered.
I didn't. Arthur did.
Okay, there you go.
Freed it, Arthur?
I did, Father. I beg your forgiveness.
You must put it back.
That was a good brother for telling the truth. I was gonna be.
Stand back!
I hate the whole, like taking blame for somebody else's accomplishment.
Let the boy try. Let the boy try.
So that was a good brother to be like, no, I didn't do it. Let the boy try. Come on, buddy. In front of all these witnesses. Become the king who you are.
We have our king.
I was your son before I became your king.
You are king. The more so because you're not my son. First I did so because I feared Merlin, but later because I loved you.
Also, that trope.
Who's my true father?
Only Merlin can tell you that.
And who is Merlin?
I.
That trope is throughout fantasy. All throughout fantasy.
You are the son of Uther and Igraine.
We haven't forgotten you! What trickery is this?
They're both frauds.
Do you want a bastard as a king? The boy drew the sword. A boy shall be king!
Ah, baby.
Are you with us or against us? Against you! Merlin!
Merlin has what he wanted. Merlin, your knights are fighting for. Arthur, your knights are about to fight for you. Come on. What? But yeah, that trope of like the orphan boy raised by somebody else, like destined for greatness, is all throughout fantasy. Even Aragorn,
Why have you done this to me?
an orphan
Because
boy,
you were born to be king.
born to be king.
If you fail, the land will perish. As you thrive, the land will blossom.
Of course, the difference is Excalibur is a long sword, and this is a bastard sword. Long. Wah. Oh, crazy. But Merlin's like, I'm gonna sleep for 9 months.
No!
Luke Skywalker, bastard son, or not bastard son, orphan son, raised by people. He was less destined for greatness, but he's still... Of course, there is Luke the chosen one, or is Anakin the chosen one? Whatever. Neither here nor there.
What are you afraid of?
I don't know.
And its forked tongue strikes like... Whoa, like lightning. Yes, that's it.
Oh, hey!
Rest in the arms of the dragon. Dream.
Creepy. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Excalibur. It's part of the dragon, too.
Oh, yes.
What kind of man was my father?
Oh, he was brave. He was strong. He was a great knight.
Was he a great king?
No.
He was rash.
He never learned how to look into men's hearts. Least of all, his own.
You loved it.
This is literally...
Easy to love folly in a child.
Merlin, will you help me to be wise? Not to be rash? Merlin!
That is literally the scene in A New Hope when Obi-Wan and Luke are in Obi-Wan's hut talking about Anakin.
Most of the great knights were against me, except Leondegrance of CAMI.
There you are. There they are.
Waiting for you. Oh, cool.
Men are loyal. Now, what do you want us to do?
Waited here for you, was that right? Any man who would be a knight.
This song.
Where are we going?
Leondegrance! His castle is under siege!
Guenevere, get back!
Oh, it's Guenevere. Come on. This is so awesome. Dude. This is like high fantasy. This is grand. It's majestic. Chivalry at its finest. One of the people who swore themselves to me is under attack. Let's all go save him. It's interesting how Merlin has got this kind of like goofy side that he's kind of showing. Oh, one man.
That's good.
Now that for knights is clear. One knight could take on like 30 normal dudes. Like, literally tanks. Now, one knight versus 10 other knights, they're screwed. But one knight holding like a little small corridor against a bunch of like regular padded armor dudes. Easy. That was their job.
Now, round the other side. Urians is attacking.
Oh, siege battles are just gross. Ugh. War of attrition. One side has the defensive advantage, but can't resupply, and the other has supply lines, but... No! No!
Hold him off! Hold him off! I'm going for the ladder!
Yo, that was so awesome. Them charging with that music playing.
Father, look!
I think I'm in love. Mikey, I think she likes him. You would see a lot more chainmail. Maybe not this time. Chainmail might have come later, but... Yo, Arthur!
Need battle lords such as you!
A noble knight! Swear faith to a squire!
I love how it's shot with the lighting to make it look like it's always glowing.
I can't offer you mercy.
What's this? What's...
Yo, the drama! He can't do it.
Keep it, Urians! In the name of God, St. Michael and St. George, I give you the right to bear arms and the power to meet justice.
That duty I will solemnly obey as knight and king.
I never saw this.
Rise, King Arthur.
Yo!
I doubt you no more.
I know we just needlessly killed hundreds of each other. Oh. Okay. Interesting. This is gonna happen quickly. Interesting. Was that a dragon fountain?
Oh!
sewn my father's wounds more than once. Careful. You'll tear them open.
That was awesome. That was an awesome sequence.
Stay still and rest.
How long?
A few days.
He's just like, he had no idea what the world was until 24 hours ago.
It's all right. It's all right. Come on. Come on.
Liam Neeson!
Sit down. God!
Look how young he is.
A king must marry after all.
So it seems.
He's catching on pretty quick.
Can you make a lot?
I once stood exposed to the dragon's breath so that a man could lie one night with a woman. It took me 9 moons to recover. And all for this lunacy called love, this mad distemper that strikes down both beggar and king.
There it is.
Oh, Guenevere. And a beloved friend will betray you. Guenevere. You're not listening. Your heart is not. Love is deaf as well as blind. That's it.
He literally is getting prophesied in front of him.
You have a land to quell before you can start all this hair pulling and jumping about.
I like how lighthearted Merlin's becoming compared to like this very dark, cryptic.
It's an ancient mixture.
Looking at the cake's like looking at the future. Until you've tasted it, what do you really know? And then, of course, it's too late.
Any Merlin, the TV show fans? Yo, the aging process. The way they're dealing with like...
We have won battles against armies, and our one man defeats all my knights.
Cool.
He's a mighty opponent.
So they wait for these guys to grow facial hair, or is this all stage makeup?
Man. I'll go myself. The king must not engage in single combat. I'll go again.
They could have filmed it. They could have filmed it out of order too. To be fair, like they could have filmed all this stuff with the beards and then shaved and then done that part we just saw.
Merlin, who is this knight?
Shh! Look at him. So beautiful, so quick.
But yeah, they've done the aging and like the passage of time very well. Like last time we saw him he was this like humble little boy who just became king.
His knights are in need of training. I am king, Excalibur, sword of kings from the dawn of time. Who are you? What do you seek? I am Lancelot of the Lake,
There he is.
and I have yet to find a king worthy of my sword. That is a wild boast. You lack a knight's humility. Not a boast.
Judas.
I'd send you with one blow back across the sea. Then come across, sir.
Yeah, I love how he was like this humble kid who just became king. He's like got this hope in his eyes, and now he's like this frustrated, seasoned, ornery king who's like, just get out of my way. Oh, he made contact. Okay. Oh, got him.
I sought only not to harm you.
Oh, he is kicking his butt. He's becoming his father. Oh, got him. Yo! You're so fast!
Excalibur, I call on your power.
It broke. He called on the power for his own selfish reasons.
The ancient sword of my fathers, whose power was meant to unite all men, not to serve the vanity of a single man. I am nothing.
Oh, there he is. There's the true Arthur. There she is. You've learned your lesson.
Touch it quickly!
Learned your lesson, young man. Yeah, you would sink immediately. Also, is he the crazy warlock guy in Monty Python and the Holy Grail? He was given that vibe. Cool lighting effect from the sword. Is she Helen Mirren? I can't tell who Helen Mirren is. Big sigh, big relief.
My king, make me your champion. But your life and lands are far from here. I gave up my castle and my lands.
Here is my domain.
Sir Lancelot, you will be my champion.
Oh, interesting. Cool little like learning moment. Cool scene there where we get the best friend, the one who will I think it's Lancelot who betrays him in the end, right? Who takes Guenevere for his own.
The wars are over! One king! Peace! Stand back!
Oh, cool.
This great victory, so that in the years ahead, you can say, I was there that night with Arthur, the king.
Oh, Arthur's dad's still alive and kicking. Cryptic? You just say that and walk off? Okay, cool.
We shall always come together in a circle. And I will marry.
He's like, what?
Up the round table.
This is a great day. Everything is prepared. We leave at dawn.
Uh-oh, here he's gonna meet her.
Guenevere,
He's gonna fall in love.
here is Arthur's greatest knight, come to escort you to the king.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. There's the moment. Brave Sir Robin ran away. Oh, brave Sir Robin. The tragic tale. Ugh, I don't want to watch it. I'm scared.
There must be some lady somewhere in the world who inspires you.
There is one.
Who is she?
Oh, no.
You? I will love you always. I will love you as my queen and as the wife of my best friend. And while you live, I will love no other.
Ugh, I hate him. But, like, what a line, you know what I mean? What a... They're all chromed out, man. I do love how this movie portrays them. Portrays, like, Arthur and his court and the round table. And, like...
Join you in marriage and... woman?
Like, they're not doing this in a grand cathedral. Like, they're not doing this in a huge hall in a castle. It has still got very, like, druidic vibes with, like, Merlin and, like, this. They're out in nature. Oh, there she is. I like how it's not this, like, perfect, smooth stone and, you know.
Morgana of Cornwall.
She's Morgana.
Your father died.
I remember you when my brother Arthur was born.
Listen, Helen Mirren.
Because I'm a creature like you. I see a castle of silver and gold up there.
Oh, that plan is well known. You'll have to do better.
Lancelot, here it comes.
It's a lonely way, you know, the way of the necromancer. Yes.
The way of the necromancer.
I can ease your loneliness. Let me help you. Teach me.
The one god comes to drive out the many gods.
Mmm.
It's the way of things. Yes.
That's cool.
It's a time for men and their ways.
Lord of the Rings, Third Age, Fourth Age. That is a cool idea. Like, in this world, the druidic ways are real. Magic is real. Like, spirits are real. But this man and its one god is driving that all out. And the kind of belief in this one thing is diminishing this other thing to the corner. Doesn't mean it's gone. Just means it's not... Like you said, it's the time for this. Oh, Lancelot's about to be ambushed. Well.
Run home to your mother, boy. Oh, interesting. The trap, Lancelot. You've left your sword by the tree.
Okay, he has a squire.
It's more than 20 days from here.
20 days? The world's not that big. What's that?
Oh.
What's that?
Castle Cair Paravel on the Eastern Sea. Isn't Cair Paravel like in Narnia based off of Camelot? Obviously there's two kings, two queens, but that's different.
Hey! Will you train this lad to be my squire?
Who'll give me my armor and sword? Kitchen knives and...
Yo, look at how the glow up for Arthur's kingdom.
Look!
Morgana.
There's a meeting of the Round Table.
Uh-oh. I love how they make her stand out, Morgana. With the purple and the vibrance and the shawl over her and how kind of pale she is. That was a cool shot with her like up above her and a couple stairs above her looking down. Oh, look at that table.
I must be dreaming.
There's gonna be one chair empty though. I guess not. This like granite, almost mirror-like stone that oh. Liam Neeson and Morgana, huh?
Lancelot doesn't come once more, but we must fill his cup to show our love for him.
Watch Guenevere. Remember what I told you about them.
Oh, she told him. Oh, man.
Your eyes never leave me, Merlin.
Can't I acknowledge beauty?
Can't you acknowledge love? Perhaps you ache for what you've never known.
Oh, wow.
Where hides evil, then, in my kingdom?
Always where you never expected. Always.
Oof.
I know where.
Where, Sir Gawain?
I cannot say. He's our best and our bravest. Why then is he never here? Without Lancelot, this table is nothing. Is there anyone here who doesn't think of a god? And now to be driven from us by a woman's desire!
In the idleness that comes with peace, I see that gossip has bred its own evil.
What does Morgana have to benefit
I will forgive your
from this?
hasty words. Come.
Does she get power from the disruption of the table?
Lancelot's cup and partake of his goodness.
Because she's spreading dissent with Sir Gawain. Why would she want Arthur? You know what I mean? I don't understand yet why she would want that.
You dare accuse the Queen, Gawain?
I do!
Will you not champion me?
I cannot. I'm your king and I must be your judge in this. Lancelot must do it. That at sunrise, 2 days from now, the champions will meet and the truth shall be known. For by the law of God, no knight who is false can win in combat with one who is true.
Listen, I get it. So Guenevere wants him to be her champion. She was just embarrassed, and her husband won't even.
Why can't you defend
the law?
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
We are innocent, but not in our hearts. To hold her once in my arms, I would sacrifice everything. Honor, truth.
Oh no!
Purge me of this love, so that I can defend her.
He's out of his armor for the first time in the film. It's Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. Oh, that's just his full nakedness.
Guenevere, I fight against myself.
Oh, that was cool looking. I do also get it from Arthur's perspective.
I demand justice. This is my right.
So it is.
Come on, Arthur. Will no one stand for her?
Let me champion the Queen.
Since no knight comes forward, I demand justice.
Arthur, you gotta do it, man. She's your wife. Will you not champion your own queen?
Make you a knight. Rise, sir.
Percival.
Percival.
Yeah!
Sir Percival. He just literally sent that boy to die just so he didn't have to do it. Not a good look for Arthur.
Lancelot.
There he is. Oh, what a moment. At the very last moment. She's in love. And now Sir Percival is a knight.
It is my task, Percival, to prove the Queen's innocence.
It's crazy that the story started. The reason Arthur, or the method of Arthur becoming king was lust, and how Merlin used Uther's lust to get him there. And now we have another situation of lust and chivalry and... Man, Lancelot's kicking his butt, even with a hole in his side. Oof. It is poetic that the hole he gained, the wound he gained from fighting with himself over his lust and love for Guenevere is the reason he's not. The reason he's struggling.
The Queen is innocent!
She won't be for long.
Bring him back, Merlin, whatever the cost.
So be it.
Oof. The cost is her love. And another interesting, like, through line is, like, your words matter. The things you wish matter.
But a king should be afraid, Arthur, of the enemy. Waiting. Everywhere. Or in a more tangled forest. In here.
But yeah, the through line of your words mattering, the things you wish and the way you get the things you want matters. You can't just... The easy way isn't always... There will be side effects to the easy way. Here you go. There he is. Look at him.
Which is the greatest quality of knighthood? Courage, compassion, loyalty, humility? What do you say, Merlin?
Well, they blend. Like the metals we mix to make a good sword.
No poetry, just...
Ooh, look at her looking at him.
Yes, it must be truth. Above all.
Look at her in the background.
When a man lies, he murders some part of the world. You should know that.
Oh, that was a good shot. Ooh.
Hasn't Merlin mended your wound? It is deep. Heal yourself. And come back.
She is like a specter. She's always there in the background. And that shot was just perfect with her down in the corner. This just spot of purple in your screen. That was great. There it is. Tragedy.
You still have the sight, Merlin. Are they together? Yeah. Will I see you again?
No.
Oh.
There are other worlds. This one is done with me.
That's cool. Like that.
That's it.
What do you see? Like the last thing he said, the most important virtue of a knight is truth. And if Arthur's smart, he just needs to be like, hey guys, I know you're doing this thing, and I know I kind of drove you into each other's arms with how I've been handling things.
The time has come for me to go. You think you're ready? Are you worthy?
Oof. Oh my. Procreation. Why is she always holding her shoulder? As someone with a shoulder injury, I get it.
Here you enter the coils of the dragon. Here my power was born.
Love?
Oh, yes.
Oh. Oh, she's seeing her mom with Uther.
Show me the dragon. Tell me the sacred charm of making.
Even though such knowledge would burn and blind you.
Then burn me.
I also love that, like, Merlin's not a purely good guy. Like he is counselor to the king, and he, like, helped this good thing come about, but he's not, like, purely good, you know? Uh-oh.
Look into the eyes of the dragon and despair. I destroy you. I consign you to oblivion.
Yo, what?
The sword. Speak. The charm of making.
Oh, that's so good how she's like mimicking. Oh. Oh, cool. Did she just trap him?
You are trapped yourself by the same sorcery you used to deceive my mother. You're not a god, you're not a man. I shall find a man and give birth to a god.
That was really cool. They have these really incredible high moments that have landed every single time. Like when he gets the sword for the first time, he charges the castle. Super high moment. Really cool high moment with these parallels of different scenes happening at the same time. But the two scenes are like together.
The king without a sword. The land without a king.
That's kind of awesome that he shows up while they're sleeping together and pretty much just doing this to tell them, I know what you guys have done. I know what you did last summer. But yeah, there's been so many parallel scenes happening that it's really cool how they do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I have conceived a son, my king.
My brother. But I want you to live to see our son king.
That feels like, I'm gonna bring up a lot of parallels. In Game of Thrones, the Red Witch lady, who has Stannis Baratheon's son. Very similar. Did she just pull her son out of herself?
God save us from Morgana, and save us from her unholy child.
Oh, crap. Did he just get smited by God?
Is he dead? No, he lives.
Don't be so calm about it, dude. But yeah, they've done a very good job of paralleling scenes that are happening at the same time to how they kind of affect each other in the moment. And it's really, really cool. It's very effective as well. Show this dichotomy of man.
Signs follow.
Ooh, the king is taking a nap.
We will find this grail or die.
Are we gonna see a bunch of scenes that the Holy Grail Monty Python was based off of? I feel like the one with the peasants in the muck and the mire was one, but what is your name? Yo, that armor would be so cold.
We found it. The Grail. It's me, Percival.
He froze to death.
We would never find it.
Cause you have to think of it, as the metal gets colder, your body gets colder, you can't move, you're just encased in this ice cold iron. Like, oh, that'd be awful. Horrible way to die. Oh boy. One of the knights gets stripped and sent back. Is that the guy who knighted Arthur? No, it's Gawain. Oh, that's horrifying. What? Yo, this is so creepy.
You seek what Arthur won? That thing they call the Grail?
I do.
Then follow me.
Yeah, not a trap at all. Roll an insight check, sir. Oh, he failed his insight check. Oh, some of these practical effects are brutal.
They were looking for it too, but they weren't good enough.
This is awful. Like, not the movie's great. This, oh, it's just. How old? She's like 12.
Mordred, my lovely, clever boy.
That's her son. Okay. That's Arthur's son. Okay.
For 10 years and a day you have searched.
So long.
And tell me.
Jeez, 10 years in a day.
Have you found what you seek?
She's such a good villain.
They promised me the Grail. Is it here?
You have searched too hard. Take your ease.
No, don't give in. Come on, Sir Percival.
Drink and join with me. There is no grail as these good knights have found. There are many pleasures in the world, many cups to drink from.
Oof.
They shall all be yours.
Oh.
He's no good, Mother.
You just saved his wisdom saving throw. I hate this kid. Oh, God. No, Sir Percival. Yo, this is a horror film all of a sudden. What the heck? Oh, it's the magic of chivalry is saving him. He's gonna be on the ground. It's the Grail. The magic is like very similar to, so like in Tolkien's world. It's very much like the magic of hope and the magic of goodness, and like that magic manifests itself in like timing, and somehow good prevails in the final moment.
Who does it serve?
And very much like goodness and truth and justice kind of like fuels that, and then deceit and hatred and greed channels like dark magic. And very much like this, like his reluctance, his holding on to truth and his quest is fueling this, is fueling his salvation. And
The secret was in my grasp. I failed you.
It's very cool. I love that idea that magic isn't like fireballs and lightning from your fingers, but it's like very much the magic of the world is good versus evil.
You will take what is yours, and then you will be king.
They did a very good job casting that boy.
No spear, no sword, no arrow, no lance, no blade.
Any message for your dear brother?
You are my message.
Yeah, the magic of this is good versus evil.
I have come to claim what is mine, Father.
Show yourself. I cannot give you the land.
I shall come back and take Camelot by force.
So dramatic. He hasn't failed. It's so cool. The knight that he almost like accidentally made, though he didn't accidentally make, he made him on purpose, but like out of desperation he made this knight. I think that's Sir Percival. If I'm wrong, let me know.
Furious.
But yeah, he made this knight out of desperation, and it's literally his last hope. That'd be so tough to watch. Like one of his best friends. One of his best friends get murdered.
You are the last of us. Try again. You must.
You must. Go in that cave while Preppy Boy's gone and have at thee against Morgana. Are these the people burying the bodies? Interesting.
Look at the great night! Peace and plenty they promised.
It's Lancelot.
Because of their pride! Because of their sin! God Percival! The world!
I mean, Lancelot, to be fair, you're kind of a lot to do with it, brother. Where's Guenevere at this moment? Oh no. Oh no, he's stripping his armor off. That's very symbolic. Obviously, he would die if he didn't. Is the lady gonna bestow upon him some glorious gift?
I can't give up hope, Lancelot. That's all I have.
That's a good line. I can't give up hope, Lancelot. It's all I have. There is a magic and a power and hope. That's...
Have you found the secret that I have lost?
You and the land are one. Drink from the chalice and you will be reborn and the land with you.
Did that just come from... there was nothing in there.
Percival.
The knight he made out of desperation is the one who saved him. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool, man. Oh.
I shall be king.
Yes!
Knights! Swear!
Let's go! The final battle. Oh, look at his horse's armor, man. Oh, look at the flowers growing. The land is healing. The land is healing. I'm telling you, Tolkien stole this. Again, this idea of chivalry and hope and truth and honor is like the magic of the good magic, and deceit and anger and lust fuels bad magic, and it's just so cool. It's also very Aslan. Like Merlin does give, obviously Aslan is Jesus, but like it gives very much this like ancient, all like ageless mentor, but all powerful being that like when their like ideals are what's ruling the land heals. You look at that in Narnia when like the White Witch was in charge. It was all winter, and then Aslan comes back and it's spring again.
I've always loved you, and I still love you.
I loved you as king, sometimes as husband.
Now, once more, I must ride with my knights.
Excalibur. She kept it this whole time?
I kept it.
What a woman.
That we may meet, you'll come to me and claim me yours.
No.
Know that I am your husband.
That's really sweet. I don't know why I'm getting all emotional by that. That's so beautiful. It's like he knows his duty, and he knows his love and desires for her, and he knows what he has to do. He is the stuff of legend. He is building a legend for future generations to build off of. But he loves her, but he knows his duty and his honor is to create that legend. But his dream, if he never had to worry about that, was just to be chosen by her.
Dread's army. Then let us camp here tonight and fight tomorrow.
Yo. Oh, gosh, that kind of got me. That was amazing. This movie's incredible. This movie's great. Holy smokes.
Where are you, Merlin?
Oh, come on. He's gonna fall asleep.
Just a dream. Merlin?
A dream. To some.
A nightmare to others!
That was cool.
He speaks to us from there.
Said I would fight bravely tomorrow.
Who is he? There's so many actors in this movie that are like, you know, aged now, but nightmares to others. Oh, that is awesome. He's gonna go visit Morgana in her nightmares. I love this movie. This is a 10. This is a 10.
I have returned. You are beautiful. Yes. Magnificent.
Why she gotta be making those noises, y'all?
All the magic you stole from me to keep yourself so young. Have you any magic left?
Oh, interesting.
Who only wants to see how powerful you've become.
You see, Morgana.
Cool.
Use the charm. Have you forgotten the charm? Use it.
This is so cool.
Was besucht.
Oh, Nicol.
Use it.
I'm sorry?
Oh, good.
She's
that's great.
having a nightmare!
Us was besucht. Doch hell, Guenevere.
Yo.
A fog is rising. Fog?
And now obviously my brain's going towards now like old school like Disney stuff, like Maleficent,
It will stand against us in battle.
being able to like turn into a dragon and stuff. So many things have come out of this story.
Mother?
My dear sweet boy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry? Well, that's one big player taken off the field. I wonder if her magic is what was keeping him invulnerable in that suit of magic, or suit of armor, or if it's the suit of armor itself.
Where are they?
Listen!
It's like the music's coming from them.
Speed of horse!
The final battle. Verily I say, a battle will be decided this day. You can even see the difference. You have this glowing, this majestic glowing army of knights in this bright shining armor, and then you have this black, dull army of knights. One army driven by hope, and then one army driven by the lash of a whip. Such a cool contrast between good and evil. Oh. Which is interesting why his armor's like made of gold. Oh no. They're losing. But his armor's made of gold. Like, I guess when you think of gold, you think of greed and wealth and material things. Maybe that's why they chose gold. Maybe they chose gold because it looked cool. They're kind of getting roughed up.
Is it you? Is it true? Lancelot!
Yes! Yo, it's so cool when the good guys need it the most. This is the ultimate story of good will always conquer evil. No matter how dire or yeah, it's amazing. Look at him go, man. He's still grasping the same wound that he had. It's the same wound.
Arthur! Arthur!
It's the same wound he's been struggling with the whole time. This wound in his side represents this deep wound in his heart. And he's been struggling with it the entire time.
Fog is lifting.
Uh-oh.
No.
It's just him and Percival. I can't take this, man. I can't freaking take this. It's him and Percival. Oh my gosh. That was kind of symbolic in its own sense. Like watching, that was pretty cool. Yo, the carnage. There's one person left. There's one person left, and it's the knight. I'm gonna freak out. It's not calm enough. It's the knight that Arthur made out of desperation because he couldn't champion his wife because of duty, and Lancelot wasn't there. He made this guy a knight who just became a squire, and he's the last man standing.
One day, the king will come, and the sword will rise again.
Man. Come on, you can do it, Percival. You can do it. Cast it into the fire! Isildur! There she is. She's just gonna... Bing! Yo! Very good use of on the thirds with the camera shots there. Dramatic feel. Love it. Bring some technical stuff into it. I'm sorry. There's a ship. Excuse me. Where are you going, Arthur? Yo. Oh, it was so cool. So, I love mythology. Like, I love the stories that are told. Like, the stories created to kind of build a foundation of, like, culture and society. Every society, every culture has it. And King Arthur is that for a whole society, right? Like, and us as bibliophiles, Americans, that is. Like, it permeates, this story permeates itself throughout society, throughout pop culture, throughout stories, throughout all of fantasy. You have aspects of different parts of the story. Like, again, the struggle of good versus evil. Like, magic itself is the magic of good versus the magic of evil. The things that, the emotions and the intent that we ascribe to be good fuels goodness, and the emotions and the feelings we ascribe of bad ascribe evil. Or, you know what I mean? Love and lust, those are like, love powers goodness, lust powers evil. And we see so many of these different things in so many specific moments and specific characters, and like Morgana, again, turning into this, like, the using magic to make herself look young. We see that in fairy tales and Grimm's fairy tales. We see that all the time. Merlin is this all-powerful advisor, very Gandalf, Aslan. We see, yeah, again, like I talked about before, the magic of, like, Tolkien's universe is very much this good will always conquer evil. But also, like, the story of, like, this is the time of man. This is all of this stuff is going away. This is the time where man can be. This is not a movie you watch to critique technical things. This is a movie that you watch to enjoy the story. And now, like, there are obviously parts of this mythos that they left out and left to the watcher to fill in the gaps. Like, time, like 10, 20-year time gaps just happen in the next scene, and you're just like, oh, okay, that happened, cool, whatever. But yeah, this story is a foundation of a culture, a popular culture, and yeah, this was great. This was great. Even the idea of, like, an all-powerful sword that has in itself a power and a symbology, just like this one. Anduril, Sword of the West, Sword of the West, Flame of the West, that cut the ring from Sauron's hand and was remade. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I hope you did as well. If you want to watch the full watch-along of this watch-along, you can go to our Patreon and see it there. And until next time, we'll see you on Popcorn Roulette. Bye.